What's going on, everybody? Yes, I know we're still in the shop, but we've got a new thing. Just came in today, ordered it from RPP Hobbies, and this is the tanker trailer for the 1/14ths. Of course, that's actually a 114.5. Back there you can see my RC 4-wheel drive dually rims. I've actually got the front ones on the King Hauler. Right now it's got beadlocks on the back because I'm dealing with clearance issues back here. If anybody has dealt with these before, I do have the 1.7 super wide roadies. My tires are hitting the springs and the shocks. So if anybody's dealt with that before and they know a solution to it, I would be greatly appreciated for that. But we're going to go ahead and, number one, flip this box over. A lot of crap in this one. It's very heavy too. So let's see. Open it up. Inside you've got your heavy duty tank, which I'm just going to lay them all out. This is actually a very simple one. It doesn't have a ton of parts. Get the box out of the way for you guys. Here we have the upper deck box, which that's going to have everything to mount the tank. So we've got that box there. It's probably got a bunch of junk in it. Well, not junk, but a bunch of stuff in it that we're going to need. And then the other half of this riddle is the actual tank trailer itself with the plastic wrapping on it. I'm going to have to undo it because I can feel the tires and everything inside of it along with some other pieces. You see right here, contains plastic and metal parts. So I'm going to have to separate this to get the parts out of it. I can hear the tires and stuff are in there. What I might end up doing is using those RC 4-wheel drive dually wheels back there for the trailer on this one. But let's see, let's crack into this box here and see exactly what's in here, shall we? Get everything opened up without opening up my finger in the process. Okay. Basically all that's in this box is a plate. These are going to be for the fenders. 2 of those. All heavy duty construction too. And of course we've got our side panels. 2 of those. This would have to be the top cap rail to the tanker body. And then we've got our fuel hoses. Check under the cardboard, make sure there's nothing else that I'm missing. Nope, nothing missing there. So we can actually move that box out of the way too, but now as to getting this part apart is going to be the fun. Okay, it just pops open. Oh wow, check it out. This is like a riddle here, look. Sliding out. What is this? Ah, the metal parts and the plastic parts, and then we have tires falling out. Oh wow! I want you guys to look down in here. This is actually pretty cool looking. Look at this. Oh, shiny, super shiny. All right, so we're gonna stand that up on its end for now because I don't need it right now. Well balanced, I'll give it that. Metal end caps. These tires here probably not going to use. I will probably use the roadies for that. And now the only thing that's disappointing is shell stickers. I was hoping that they had like diesel ones, like maybe a diesel decal sheet, but I might end up throwing these on. Alright, let's look inside the metal parts box here. See what we got as far as bags go. We have, this is going to be axles and junk. Hey look, for once, silver shocks, they're not pink. Yes! Mud flat bracket. Some flex lines, wheel chalk. Good stuff like that. Little A bag. Our B bag. Another unmarked. Our C bag. No D bag this time. I'm disappointed. Usually they give us a D bag. There's always a D bag with everything you're doing, whether it's a build or not. You've always got a D bag hanging around. Now let's see what's actually plastic on this. I'm curious to see what's plastic. I know it's probably going to be just a bunch of small stuff, which includes the rims. Oh wow, check that out. There's some kind of cloth or something. That's awesome. Yeah, we've got the jack legs, the axles, and we got a bunch of chrome trim pieces, some silver trim pieces, our turn signal lights. These stock semi wheels, not using, so those can get filed away. And then of course we have our actual fender covers that are chromed, and our rear bumper is chrome, and then our fifth wheel setup. And that's pretty much it. That is the tanker trailer unboxing, but look what's in the background right here. Oh, the Ford Aeromax 1/14 scale semi. The shit is getting deep here. So, without further ado, I'm going to cut this one and we're going to start building the tanker trailer. I figured I'd do the trailer first, truck second, while I'm waiting on parts for the DMG Jenny Craig Wraith build. So I know you guys have known it as the Thugginator. It's now been renamed Jenny Craig because it needs to lose some weight. It's seriously heavy. But there you go, guys. Gonna move right on into the build series after this one. Alright guys, we are officially into the first, well, this is gonna be just one big long video again, another time-lapse build. It's all gonna be put into one video of the Tamiya 1/14 scale tanker trailer build. And right now I've gotten step 1 done, which is to start with your base plate. Then there's these little rubber pieces you put on both sides. You have to trim them to fit because there's plastic pieces here that go on the bottom sides. And then I've attached the tank mounts in here. The frame rails are right here. They're ready to go. The next step is going to be using the support legs, and then we go on to the fifth wheel hitch and the brackets for that, installing it. And this is actually, believe it or not, this is going to be, I believe, oh yeah, there's special tank holding brackets that go inside of these offset holes here. So we'll be attaching those down through these here and those right there. We'll have 2 tank brackets there. Kind of confused me there because it almost looked like leaf springs, which it's not. It's the tank brackets, which are these things right here. So those will be going on. And then we're going to move into building the, I believe this is the locking mechanism for the, yeah, it's the locking mechanism for the legs if you do not use the motorized supports, which I do not use because I don't have the MFU unit. But there you go, there's part 1 of it. I'm going to go ahead and go through steps 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then show you what it looks like, and then we'll pick up on 6. Okay guys, now we're advancing into the second part, where we're going to be attaching all this assembly, attaching the rod and all the fifth wheel slider assembly parts for it. Basically all this right here and this, and then we'll be moving into putting in the silvery looking rails that hold the fuel tubes here. You notice one thing missing, it's the big thing, but we're going to go ahead and set you guys down. I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick for you. Get a little bit of live studio action going on here. Oh yeah, crappy camera. Let's hear it for crappy camera. all out of sight too. Nice, awesome. This trailer's so big I can't even catch it in screen. Get this lined up. Enough of that in there. I'll have the end here. Technical difficulty. Good grief. Tell you what, that's meant to stay on there. Okay, got that out. And next we move on to a BA1, which is going to be this guy right here. Goes down in here. And there should be a corresponding hole, which there is. Put this in here. Get everything to line up just right so I can get this all in. Freaking tires are holding it up. There we go, got that through. And then once again we take our open-ended wrench and we tighten down the jam nut. Get that nice and tight. I ain't gonna move nowhere. Now next up on the list is doing a BB1, which is basically just a self-tapping screw. That one's going to go down in there. Of course, this is still all, we're working on the underside of the truck here. And this is our stuck hitch mechanism right here. There we go. That's what's going to pivot back and forth right there. So to this ball end here we attach the rod. And the other end of this goes into this piece right here. That piece goes in right there. But of course, jump the gun on it, it's got to go through the hooking mechanism first, which is going to come in down here on the frame and is going to meet the latches on the legs here, which get screwed in with two BA2s, which are these guys. We'll take two of these. Just slide it back and forth till you find it. Gotta get this leg under and around, which I'm going to use a pick to do. There we go. Got that in. Now to slide that up. And sometimes you always run into issues here. Such as the case on this part here. I have to re-unscrew it, loosen it up so the legs are, so they actually work, and then tighten it back down. Start with this other one, get it going in the hole first. That one's down and in. This other driver, this has got a better point to it. Or use a little stubby. Now we can go ahead and attach our other ball end. Got that on there. So now we have our functioning assembly. So there we go. There's that part done. Now we're going to move on to putting the rest more of it together for you guys. Alright, after the last long boring section, we can see from front to the back what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've installed the tank brackets there, and the pipes, the fenders, the rear bumpers, the rear bumper, mud flaps, and I've just completed the cantilever suspension for it. So, with that one being done, we are actually moving on now to building the axles. And then after the axles comes mounting, of course, the suspension, all that crap. Getting the tires on everything first. Retractable support legs, already did that. And now I understand why they have that cloth over there. Because when you put the tank on, they give you a cleaning cloth to get all the crap off of it with. So, we're really kind of closing into the home stretch here. All we're going to have to do after that is oh wow, that's awesome. Check that out right there. I know we're sneaking ahead real far, but check that out. Inside this right here, these little stakes down here, look at this. Your wheel chocks go down in it. Is that freaking cool or what? Your little wheel scotches go down in there. That is so cool. But I've put many of these axles together, and basically I'm going to go ahead and assemble these axles. We're going to get it all the way to the point where we're ready to put the tires on. Then we'll go towards doing this tank here, and then probably do something about doing the stickering and everything. But other than that, we're pretty much almost done. Really short segment here. This one's just going to consist of what I've done since then. I put the Fender Flares on, in case I already didn't cover that last time. Fender Flares are on. My axles are completed. We do have the articulating suspension. We're going to be moving on the tires. And then we're going to be moving on to mounting the actual tank and everything. Getting all that done. I actually already have presets of tires done. So I'm debating it though. I might throw these on, but I'm kind of wanting to put some good steer tires on all three of my trucks instead of having the crappy radials that don't grab. Plus the size is always a bonus too, the 1.7. Damn it. That's why you get more than one tire. The 1.7 versus a heavy steer tire with some tread on it. So I think what I'm going to be doing is, this set here is for the night hauler. This set here is for the Aeromax, which leaves me exactly 4 of these really cool tread tires, which is not cool. That just leaves me enough for 2 axles. Well, for 1 axle. But I think those would look a little large on there anyway, so I might end up going, since it is just a trailer tire, probably gonna end up doing that. But real short segment. I've already got wheels bolted together, so that'll be an easy install. And then we're gonna move on to the tank. Here you guys go. Here's the almost end result. As you can see, these shell stickers are still in the process of being cut out, but here you go, guys. This thing is freaking huge. It's super shiny, and I finally figured out what that damn cloth is for. This cloth right here is used to take out any fingerprints that would be on this tank. And holy shit, look, you can actually see me. Oh. Okay, I'm getting way too amused with this. This is the shiniest you're ever going to see it, because it's going to be freaking dirty as hell from now on out due to the logging series, because you know that every good logging site needs a tanker trailer permanently on station, just so that they can keep their machines running. So take a little peek around the back here as I knock my super glue over. Ha ha ha! It actually has a ladder, the downpipe, everything. This is absolutely phenomenal. Now, it was a chore having my right arm come in through the back of the tank all the way up to the front, because like an idiot I put that on, the cap on, which simply is just 2 screws, and didn't feel like taking them off, so I literally shoved my arm all the way up that trailer. It was deep in there. Now, that's what she said. But see, there was fingerprints on this here. Take a little bit, look, I'll do a prime example, look. Ah, look at that, I just smeared it. Take this cloth, and I buff my ugly face back into here. Oh god, he's hideous. But there you go, guys. You will all have to wait to see the end result with the stickers on it, because that's just gonna be my little secret. But there you guys go. That's gonna wrap up the Tamiya 1/14 scale tanker trailer. And I have a feeling, like a moron, I'm going to be pushing straight into the Ford Aeromax build. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. You didn't fall asleep during it. You didn't die, pass out, or anything bad happen. And thanks for sticking with me. See you guys later.